Today we have with us the former NRL MD and also the current CEO of Northeast Gas Company, Mr. SK Baruah, with us today with Business Northeast. So welcome to Business Northeast. So today at a bio conclave, like you were speaking about the biofuel and about the CBD plants, about biogas plants, and the other challenges like the land allocation and everything. So can you just put a gist to it, like uh, why biofuel can be the next step for our regional economy and for a cleaner energy?
Yeah, what today actually I was trying to say is that biofuel has already come. It's not that biofuel is new. Biofuel has already come to India. First and primary is the thing called ethanol. Ethanol is today blended with petrol. And as I was telling, on a yearly basis, so say ethanol here it says, around 400 crore liters of ethanol is purchased by the oil marketing companies for blending. They buy the ethanol in liters and then bring it to their terminals, not to the refinery, to the terminals, and where they do the blending. And with that blending, they sell it. So today they have reached the level of 15%. They are trying to reach 17%, and target is to reach 20%. But above 20% ethanol, the vehicles cannot absorb. Because today is our vehicle that we have, petrol vehicles. If it is more than 20%, it is not possible. As on today, maybe time will come when we can have use more ethanol. But as on today, up to 20%, our existing vehicles can take petrol with 20% ethanol. So that's biofuel, which has started already. And earlier, another one was there, Jatrufa, which was with diesel, that has somehow not succeeded. Now, what I was trying to say today is gas, is natural gas. Actually, things are changing now. We are going to a gas-based economy in the northeast. Gas has already come in other parts, primarily in Gujarat. Now, Gujarat is heavily on gas. Okay, that's Gujarat. If you go to Gujarat, it's heavily on gas. Similarly, along with gas has come CNG. It is a compressed. Same gas only, it is compressed and inject to the vehicle. It's run on the same method of it is a spark plug in the vehicle, and the spark plug burns the gas, and that gives the power, and that's the engine how it runs. So the vehicle can have both petrol and CNG. It's a dual fuel. So you have a CNG tank in your boot, and then the CNG comes, and suppose you don't get CNG or you don't have enough CNG, then you can switch up to petrol. In fact, day before yesterday, I saw Desire, Maruti's Desire coming up with a new vehicle called SCNG. That's around 11 lakh rupees, 10 point some lakh rupees. That is giving around 33 kilometers per kg of CNG. So if you run that vehicle on a commercial basis, for example, the Desire, and with charges of around 8 to 9 rupees per liter, if you today that is the rate in market. If you charge, you can get the return from the vehicle on a commercial transportation vehicle with CNG in 3 years. In 4 years, assuming that on a monthly basis you run around 3,000 kilometers. So that's the kind of CNG. So now what I was trying to say today was about gas coming to northeast. The northeast always had gas from before, but we were not being able to have the infrastructure. Now we have the infrastructure. It is connected with the mainland country. There we go. This Baruah Guwahati pipeline has come. Then from Guwahati to Numaligarh, and again it will go to all the states of northeast. This pipeline has come. Along with this pipeline has come city gas distribution company, like one that I am working with. They are doing city gas. There is domestic gas household in the kitchen. So you will have pipe gas to your house. Then we will also setting up CNG stations. That CNG stations can be the existing petrol pump that we have. You put one more dispenser, and then there's a cascade, which is CNG. It's like LPG pool. It's called cascade. And then with that cascade, you have a dispenser, just like a petrol dispenser, and put it in the vehicle on the front side. That's the gas, the pressure.
Yeah.
And that is how CNG is coming up. And then, of course, the industry, the tea gardens, the other industries coming up, they will all shift to CNG. Challenge is there. Major challenge being is the alternate fuel. Today, if in the industry, if we have to replace, we have to replace coal. Coal is much cheaper than gas. So unless there are some restrictions of use of coal, unless there is some mandate of use of gas, we may find it difficult to introduce natural gas in the tea gardens. So that's what I was trying to tell today.
So also about the ethanol production, like we are still not producing the ethanol here.
We
We
are
will
producing.
be like
Yeah,
through
we
an
will.
RL that about that bamboo and everything.
No, bamboo is the, again, two things. Ethanol, they must talking about 1G, 2G.
Yeah.
1G is food, from food. It's a rice precisely. That is first generation. Second generation is non-food. We're talking about 3G also now. The bamboo one is non-food. Okay. 1G, we are already starting here in Assam. There are 4 plants running. They are bringing broken rice in from FCI godowns. FCI floats tenders, and they partition tender. They have broken rice in trains, and this comes to the plant. And that broken rice, they are fermenting and bringing it ethanol. So that's already happening, but much less. Indian Oil and others are buying directly ethanol from Maharashtra and bringing it here.
So why not here? Like why just the 4 plants?
It can come, but what is this raw material? Raw material is rice, broken rice, or sugarcane. Sugarcane we don't have here in the southeast. Rice, you don't have FCI godowns here, we don't have excess production. So you have to either bring it from Punjab. But so that's why they are bringing it here and making it. It still makes economics for them.
So rather than buying the final product from there, and
we can do it, but we have to bring the raw material.
Okay. So what's the price difference? Like buying the raw material from there will cost us more, or buying the final product?
Buying the raw material will be cheaper. Buying the final product, obviously, the transportation cost. But then buying the final product is not helping. It is going to the oil companies, and they are just blending it. We want entrepreneurs to come and set up ethanol plant. So that is why this promotion of bringing rice or sugarcane or others that has come in. But what I am trying to tell you is that sugarcane cannot come with a lot of water, right? Rice, you bring it from outside. Now the second generation ethanol that is we are talking about, like Numaligarh is doing bamboo.
Yeah.
That plant is going to set up, next 2-3 months. That being the first plant in the world, nobody has produced ethanol from bamboo. Numaligarh is only doing it. They are getting technology from Finland, so it is coming up in next 2 months. Now, first of all, the cost is quite high, slightly, okay, because it is the first time we are doing it, and most of our machineries, the plant and machineries are unengineered. It is not a typical engineering plant. So we have to do a lot of fabrications and things like that, for which cost has gone up. That is one. And then once it is successful with bamboo, then as today Mizoram minister was saying, there are a lot of bamboos in Mizoram, a lot of bamboos in Meghalaya, and the cost also will fall. Okay, and then you can set up 3, 4, or 5 of them.
So we need to look for alternatives,
Yes.
as you are saying.
Yes.
The bamboo is a good alternative.
And so
to
far
everything.
as the farmers are concerned, let me also tell you today, the farmers of bamboo farmers, the profitability of the bamboo farming will be higher than tea gardens.
How?
How? Because the price that these companies are going to pay for bamboo, and the way bamboo grows faster without any maintenance costs, unlike tea gardens, you have to use chemicals or whatever. But in bamboo, there is no maintenance required. Okay. So that economics I can share with you how it is more profitable to have bamboo. Only thing is that they have to get an assured buyer. Today, tea gardens have got assured buyer. They have a bottling factory. Yeah. So somebody is already willing to buy your tea leaves, then make it tea, sell. So these are all assured. They are not getting the enough price. That's why they always keep on saying that we are not getting good price. Similarly, if we have plants like Numaligarh plant or some other more plants, then the purchase of bamboo becomes assured. So that's
And one more thing you were mentioning about the SATAT kind of scheme.
SATAT is a scheme started by Government of India long back. It's called Sustainable Alternative Towards Affordable Transportation. Sustainable Alternative Towards Affordable Transportation. SATAT is a scheme. So affordable is anyway, that's a different thing.
So how much subsidy is being offered through that scheme?
SATAT, under SATAT scheme, the subsidies, a number of them, here and there, in different legs of SATAT. But in SATAT scheme, government has told these are required to set up by way of the private sector. 5,000 such kind of CBG plants.
Yeah.
Out of 5,000, it is long back. Now it is 2018. Now today 24, we have 60 plants, 62 or 63 CBG plants running. That also they are struggling. Struggling in the sense, CBG, as I was telling you, is biogas. Okay, biogas can come from municipal waste. It can come from your kettle dung. Now, municipal waste, which is a very good source, needs to be segregated. Wet, plastics, okay, dry and wet. You can't put everything. Somebody will have to segregate this. So that waste has to be first cleaned, pre-treated, and then you put it in a digester. What do you call it? Something like our digestion system. Okay, you put a digester, and then some cleaning is there. After that, purification. So it becomes methane gas. Methane you must be knowing. So this CBG is methanol, 95% methane. Okay, because if you give more than that, the gas is not dry gas; it becomes wet. Now that methane, you compress it, and once you compress the gas, put it in there, and you pump it to the. We will let a pipeline, inject it the main line, and in the main line, to my gas is going to the kitchen.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, when you have gas in your kitchen, some may be coming from that CBG plant also. So it's like so that is one we should promote now. Because what I was trying to tell today, that we are having this kind of seminars, discussions and all that, but ground situation is not all that great. We need to really physically visit plants, see for ourselves. These are not very big plants, 20 crore, 20 CR. And out of 20 CR, you just need only 5 CR of your own, at the promoter. Like the balance 15th you will get from banks and, this incentives and all those. And out of 5 CR, suppose if you have the land, that goes 1 CR. You are left with only 4 CR cats. So not a very big plan to do, not a very big issue to do. But there are issues like, getting a land. If you set up a land, there will be, like pollution control board was here to the chairman, I was telling him, neighbors have an issue, things like that. So that kind of things, government has to intervene.
So, what new steps you might think of to promote these things here in Assam, in northeastern region, towards a gas-based economy?
No, to get see what I'm saying is why is Gujarat so famous? See, I'll tell you here the industries that are coming up in our areas. Tea gardens, first of all, they are themselves having problem on their economics because the tea price is not going up, and since the gas price is higher than coal, they are not willing to take gas. Now we are left with other plants. Other plants are not there. Most of our blending plants. Now we should set up plants here which are high gas intensity plants. For example, ceramics, glass.
Yeah.
If you set up a ceramic or glass plants, these are high gas, they need high amount of energy. So gas can give. That's why Gujarat is doing so well. All the plants are there in Gujarat. Then we have a gas exchange. You can bring from gas from any side. So if we get an investor here who can set up a ceramic plant and we give them gas, that's how the industrial activity can go up with gas coming in. That's what I was trying to say. These are one or two of them. There are a number of them plants. People, and if we do not give gas to them at a reasonable price, today for instance they were telling me that even Sun Pharma is a company here in Amingaon.
Yeah.
They were shifting from gas. They were taking gas LPG.
Okay.
They were taking LPG. They are also shifting to things like others, briquette and outdoors for burning. Now that's not a good sign. We should be able to give them gas at a cheaper side. So that organizations like Sun Pharma, big companies. We have Patanjali in North Bank. We'll be supplying gas to Patanjali. They need huge gas. We have in my geographical area, we have uh, this Britannia Industries repose in Mongoldo. They will be requiring a lot of gas. These are major consumers who are coming in.
So that's all.
That's
Thank
all.
you so
Thank
much,
you.
sir.
Thank you.
Sir, just a photo.